The aesthetic of Call Me By Your Name. From the opening of the book and the film, it literally states somewhere in Italy, somewhere in northern Italy in the mid-80s. This is on purpose. When we are reading or watching these events, they are past tense, which is made more certain by the book, which flashes forward and you suddenly realise that you are reading a book that's in the past tense. The look and feel of the film is this dreamlike and surreal notion. Everything is dreamy, everything is soft, the endless summers we experience as children. It's almost that vibe to it. The beauty of this film is the scenery, the setting of northern Italy, the vineyard, the buildings, the slight decay, the aesthetic of the roses and the peaches, the apricots and the boiled eggs. This film and the book paint a dreamlike and surreal take on its subject matter. When you read the book and it flashes forward and you catch up with them much later on, where the film ends much earlier, you suddenly realise that it is a dream, that it is that moment that we all have, those endless summers, those picnics, those things we experience when we're young that shape us in the most fundamental way. The film uses the aesthetics perfectly. Images of trees, images of branches, leaves, cornfields, flowing water. Everything has this soft etherealness to it. The palette of the film is soft, set in pastel colours. Only a pop here and there of different colours as well. Everything tells a story. Even the clothes the characters wear have this very soft, clean aesthetic. From the powder blue of the shirt to a soft white polo. The film is that memory, that summer that we had, those moments we have when we're young that we look back on. Those places we've been where we always want to go back to, but we can never go back there a second time. It's never the same. Those relationships of the past. It's interesting because it paints that beautifully. We all have those memories of those summers, of those moments, but do they feel real? Do they look real in our heads? No. They're different. They're a different take. We grow up, we change, and things become something else. Think back to when you were a child and those endless summers of summer break from school, or Christmas break that seemed to be forever. Or even Easter break, those little things that week here and there that felt forever. My own childhood of spending summers abroad in the south of France. They all merge into one memory. There is no time, there is no date, there are moments, there's key points. They don't feel real, they feel soft and surreal and pretty. I look back on my childhood home and I probably don't see it as it really looked. I see it in strong colours. I think of red brick and fruit trees that hung around the garden, of my grandfather's vegetables in the field and horse at the back, of my grandmother's geese roaming the garden and running from said geese. You have these moments which shape us and make us who we are, and Call Me By Your Name picks those aesthetics perfectly. Beautifully shot, atmospherically shot, beautiful long shots, beautiful shaped moments that feel natural and organic. They don't feel like you're watching a film. They feel like you are experiencing it or looking back on someone's private thoughts and memories. Call Me By Your Name is used to create something beautiful and create something that is stunning. The book also has this etherealness, this dreamlike quality. You never know where it's set, you never know the exacts, but it's there. And it uses it to its best advantage. The book uses the aesthetics in less visual terms because obviously it's written. But again, apricots, boiled eggs, peaches, things like that. books bought from a little bookshop, tiny bars, smoking a cigarette in the sun. These are the memories that we all have from being young, from being where we were. From childhood to even adulthood, there are certain things we can never revisit. I love places when they're new, when you walk down the street and they feel new, you've never been there before. The beauty of memory is that memory can deceive us. Our memory isn't always accurate to what happened, and our memories don't always tell the story that happened. But our memories are key points, those points that matter to us. They feel dreamlike, sad or happy. Sometimes they feel completely broken and disconnected. The aesthetic of Call Me By Your Name is not used to create something visual that isn't deep. It's actually used to enhance the story and enhance the slightly dreamlike surrealness of the whole thing. When it comes to filmmaking, Call Me By Your Name is a lesson in filmmaking, and more films should take a leaf out of subtlety, out of beauty, out of calmness. More films should know that. The director took the source material and he created something beautiful, and he created something that used the cues from the book and painted it beautifully into an atmospheric and visual medium. Even down to the Star of David, although it's pointed out in the book, it's left just a subtle hint within the film. Call Me By Your Name is a modern classic. It's beautifully written. It's a beautifully done film. As always, tell me what you think in the comments below. I do videos every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.